So traditionally, if you have to make this kind of yummy croaker fish and plantain, you have a lot to do, from mixing condiments, oregano pepper, habanero pepper, time, everything. Even the mixture alone takes a lot of time. But what if I tell you that with just one simple ingredient that you can find everywhere around you, you can make this yumminess in 30 minutes after the prep? Usually even when you want to do the traditional method, you prep all those things, right? This one, after your prep, in 30 minutes you're having your sumptuous. And this recipe, I have tried the other ones before, but this particular recipe is super yummy. I love it, and it's quick, fast, easy, as in amazing. So if you know you're going to be interested in this recipe and using just one ingredient and something you can find every day, so
you want to stick around to watch this to the end. The simple trick here is that ensure your fish is patted dry really well before you apply.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today on the channel, I'm going to be showing you the easiest recipe that I discovered myself recently. I mean, with this recipe, you can literally have your fish and fried plantain in as little as, let me just say, within 15 minutes, it's ready. When you're just looking for that quick breakfast idea, what can I eat today, or even lunch or dinner? Or perhaps you have somebody say, oh, mommy, Sharon, mama, can you after church today? And you're like, you're coming to my house to say hello after church. I don't even have what to give you, my darling. Just have your fish handy. And it mustn't be croaker. You can actually use any fish of your choice. But the reason why I'm sharing this recipe with you in particular is because I'm going to be showing you the special way to make this really appealing to your visitors. You already know how we do it on channel. We make it easy for you and also make it enticing and tasty. Anyway, so with this recipe, is the easiest. Before, when I want to make my croaker fish, I have to do a lot of mixing and bring habanero pepper, bring this, bring that. Now I don't need all those things anymore. Look at what I need. Somebody is saying, are we using chocolate? So I'm not using chocolate. But my mom, when she came, she poured my mixture into this. I'm like, mommy, why? But it's okay, my African mother. So all you need after what I have here, which I'm going to be showing you on my channel, is salt. And you have your fish as yummy. I mean, when my husband literally tasted this food, the second day he bought me more plantain. He said, in case you want to make that fish, but I know that, oh God, just tell me that you want more of it, and I will provide it, So anyway, then you want to stick around to watch this recipe because it is pretty easy and simple, and you're going to love it. I don't sugarcoat. When I tell you you're gonna love it, then you're gonna love it. So let us stay tuned as we watch together, guys. So I'm not going to show you what the content of that my chocolate is yet, because I want people to stick around to watch the video. Because when they know it, they say, it's a lie. We stay here together. You must watch this video to the end. So I forgot to actually tell you guys that we need onions, but not a lot of it, just a little of the onions. So what's the next step now is that you are going to wipe dry your fish. You are going to wipe dry your fish because you want the ingredient we're about to put to sink in. So I'm just wiping my fish dry. I'm also going to be showing you how to cut your plantain. The way I'm cutting it was a special way. It's not the see, when you're preparing food, it has to be Anyways, let's get this started. So wipe dry. Just right, because we're going to marinate this. Now, the reason why I say you can have it in 30 minutes is because I expect that you would have marinated, and if you don't even marinate, 5-10 minutes, just marinate for 5-10 minutes and then do the rest. It's still very tasty because I did that as well. I've tried it 2 sides. So afterwards, you're going to incise your fish this way. Incise both sides. So I'm going to do that now, going off my camera, then I'll be back when I'm done. After incising, I'm just going to set this aside so that I'm going to show us how you cut this plantain. There's a special way to cut the plantain. It's not the usual way. And I'm also going to be showing us what we do with these onions. But I'm not going to show you the condiment, and I'm not going to say the name yet. But remember, I've told you it's very simple. So keep watching. Don't be in a hurry. When people calm down. I just opened up my plantain. My plantain, yes, that's correct. And I'm going to show you how to cut. I don't know. Now you're just going to pick it up. I'm going to cut, then I'm going to show us how I did it. So this is how we're going to cut it. Just slice into this like equal halves, or even if it's not equal, but it should be nice to have it in equal halves. And also after frying, there's a way we're going to fold it, which I'll be showing you. I'm not just, the only thing is that for the folding you need very ripe plantains to achieve that folding, but the plantains that I have are not the ripe, overripe ones that are almost spoiling. No, those ones will not do anything for you, but the like mediumly ripe ones, like. So what I'm going to do right now is to sprinkle my salt just as desired. I know some people don't have salt to their plantains, but I do, and I think I love it. Not a lot of salt, because health-wise salt is not so good for the body, and it's not what we should not have. So, and this recipe, because this is fried, anyways, you can grill your fish if you want, but I love the fried taste more. It's not what you want to eat every day, but it's not like a medicine. We say don't eat fried fish at all. Eat it, but less, sparingly. Everything in life is in moderacy. Yoruba will say in wontonsi. So when you do something in moderacy, then of course it's gonna work. So I'm gonna set this aside as well, and then now deal with my fish. So now this is drying up. I'm going to be adding the spice that I told you about, and also doing this magic and setting it aside to just marinate for, because I don't need it real quick. I can even leave it for an hour, but if you need it real quick, just do 30 minutes. You can even do 5 to 10 minutes, but I best believe the best bet is leaving it for 30 minutes to 1 hour to get the actual taste. Now, tada, you want to see what we're using? This is all we're going to be using: suya spice, atasuya. You know that suya? I don't know if the ones you will get in Nigeria or anywhere else. I brought this from Nigeria. We have this recipe because this one is really amazing. I can ask my husband how he gets it, but I think any soya spice will do this thing, will do this magic, because I just thought of it, this thing, and it made sense. Just try it and let me know. Try it. So what we're going to do with the soya spice is, you can wear a glove if you want to. I'm just going to, marinate deeply. Don't just do surface marination. No. Let me do the marination and I'll let us see it. Now, this is one of the reasons why I said ensure to dry the fish. Now, I did not dry properly, or because I brought it out of the freezer. If you don't dry properly, the spice is going to start forming molds like this. It's going to mold up like this, and you wouldn't want that. So make sure the fish is properly dried. If you're going to prepare this recipe and you're going to have it in 30 minutes, then marinate a night before, get it dry, so that when you just get back from church or about to serve your friends or family, you just bring it out already like this and fry, So, but now what we're going to do is to cut the onions into tiny bits. Now I have my onions well stripped. So what we're going to do now is make sure you cut it in this C kind of shape, so that you can tuck it right into the incisions, into the bere. Abi, incision is not bere in Yoruba. You tuck it into the incision. Tuck into the incision. You're going to leave it there. This it makes it taste wow. For the summer is coming and you want to do barbecue, don't be stressing yourself. Just get this soya spice. I'm sure they might have an African store. Just get this soya spice. Your fish is ready. There's no need for I have to mix condiments first before I know. Have your fish. You don't have to mix so much condiment. This is all you need. My channel, I bring all this easy recipe for people, especially wives and mothers. I know we go through a lot, so we help to distress person, to distress the body. You have a way to make things shorter and easy for yourself and healthy. Why not? It's not like you're going to soak this fish inside the oil. So and if you eat it, say once a month, you fry fish once a month, that should not affect your health. I said, my doctor said don't eat fried fish at all. There are some disease conditions like that. But if you don't have it, then eat it once in a while, my dear sister. So now this is the final process before I set it aside to marinate. Now what you have left in the plate, just ensure to sprinkle on it. In short, it's planning you're going to, you're going to have this thing generous. Generous. Sprinkle it on it. Sprinkle it generously. Sprinkle it on it generously and leave it there at least 30 minutes. Let it sink in, especially these onions. Don't miss that step, please. Don't try to miss that step. Don't try to. Now we're done with this. All we need to do is fry. Remember, don't log out yet because I'm still going to show you how you're going to roll this to make it really appealing. Don't log out yet though. So leave this aside for 30 minutes to 1 hour. In fact, I think this is even more generous than the first one I did. That means this is going to be tastier. Oh my god. Oh my days. I can't wait for my husband to say thank you for his sumptuous dinner again. Sitting pretty. Can you see? Sitting pretty. I might just put this in the fridge. And I don't want it to. Another thing is when you leave it out, it can start getting dark. I don't want it to get dark. So I might do the frying straight up or just cover it and leave it in the fridge. But I'm scared of it getting dark because if I fry it now, I can always warm it and you can always still enjoy it. So I might just fry it because I don't want it to get dark. You know of oxidation, right? I've spoken about it on this channel before. You check some of my old videos on oxidation. So this just goes into the deep fryer and you allow it to fry nicely. Don't mind my oil though. Excuse my oil. I don't want to throw it away yet. Yes, I am African. The African mentality is steaming. But after this time, I'm going to throw it away. It was like this because I have fish in it just a day ago. Just 1 day ago. So that's why. So it's not as bad as you think. But So that's also frying nicely. The aroma in my kitchen right now. Oh my god.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed every bit of this vlog. Now don't forget to subscribe. I'm coming back with another video called Let's Dress Up. You're totally going to love this. Ensure you subscribe. I see